Welcome, everyone. Friends, welcome to Broadway. We are so grateful that you're here today. Thank you so very much. I have the opportunity of introducing our first set. There's actually going to be 4 sets this afternoon. So on the first set, it will include 3 different pieces of music. As you can see, the first piece is going to include Choral Union. The song is The Rhythm of Life from the musical Sweet Charity. After that comes Light a Rose from Music Man. We get a chance to enjoy the quartet of Nathan Benavidez, Max Grimm, Aaron Hampton, and a guy called Robert Stovall. And then the third piece in this set, Everything's All Right from Jesus Christ Superstar, and we'll be able to enjoy Rachel Moon as the soloist. Again, thank you so much for being here this afternoon. afternoon, everyone. Good to see you. Thank you for staying with us on this wonderful, cool June afternoon. If you're cool there, you ought to come right here. Incredible. Thank you so much for being with us. This is a great crowd. We are so glad you're with us today. So yes, we're going to be singing excerpts and solos and duets and trios, and yes, a quartet we're going to try to do real quick here from all these different musicals that you might be familiar with. Hopefully you do know all these. We've enjoyed doing this. Obviously the last time the entire Choral Union was together was back during Easter, during Holy Week, we did the Mozart Requiem. Now we've got, I guess, what we call the Broadway chorus here from Choral Union, and they've enjoyed doing this. We're going to do this show today, and then we're going to take a little time off, and we're looking forward to coming back, obviously, in August. But we hope you enjoyed this afternoon. Right now, we're going to do this little quartet. I want to join them. Bree Mercer is the beautiful lady, and then it's us four up here. So there you go. Light a rose, oh, I'm home again, rose, to get the sun back in the sky. Light a rose, I'm home again, rose, about 1,000 kisses shine. Ding dong ding, I can hear the chapel bell chime. Ding dong ding, at the least suggestion, I pop the question. Light a rose, I'm home again, rose, without a sweetheart to my name. Light a rose, now everyone knows that I am hoping you're the same. So here is my love song, not fancy or fine. Light a rose, won't you be mine? Light a rose, oh, light a rose, oh, light a rose.
Dream of now, dream of then, dream of a love song that might have been true. I love you, oh yes, I love you, and I'll bravely tell you, but only when we dream again. Sweet
really changed in these past few days. When I've seen myself, I seem like someone else. I don't know how to take this. I don't see why he moves me. He's a man. He's just a man. And I've had so many men before in very many ways. He just one more. Should I bring him down? Should I scream and shout? Should I speak of love? Let my feelings out. I never thought I'd come to this. What it's all about. Don't you think it's rather funny? I should be in this position. I'm the one what's always been so calm, so cool, and love is full, running every show. He scares me so. I never thought I'd come to this. What is all about? Yet, if he said he loved me, I'll be lost, I'll be frightened. I couldn't cope, just couldn't cope. I've turned my head, I back away. I wouldn't want to know. He scares me so. I want him so. I love him so.
Alrighty, let's give it up again for these wonderful performances so far. See, I could get you to clap for me because I've already performed. Yeah. Coming up next, we've got a couple different performances. We have I Wonder What the King is Doing tonight from Camelot, and that'll be by our very own Tracy Smith. After that, we're going to be hearing a lovely rendition from the musical Bells Are Ringing. Is It a Crime? It's going to be the piece, and that's going to be by Mary Grimm. It's phenomenal. Y'all are going to love that. After that, we'll have a Les Mis medley that Autoramus is going to be performing. And then right after, we'll have People Will Say We're in Love from Oklahoma. And that'll be by Allison Haygood and our very own Robert Stovall.
I know what my people are thinking tonight, as home through the shadows they wander. Everyone smiling in secret delight, they stare at the castle, ponder. Whenever the wind blows this way, you can almost hear everyone say, I wonder what the king is doing tonight. What merriment is the king pursuing tonight? The candles at the court, they never burned as bright. I wonder what the king is up to tonight. How goes the final hour as he sees the bridal bower being legally and regally prepared? Well, I'll tell you what the king is doing tonight. He's scared. He's scared. met a king who fought a dragon, whacked him in two and fixed his wagon, goes to be wed in terror and distress. Yes, a warrior who's so calm in battle, even his armor doesn't rattle, faces a woman petrified with fright. Right. You mean the awful clamoring that sounds like a blacksmith hammering is merely the banging of his royal knees. Please. You wonder what the king is wishing tonight. He's wishing he were in Scotland fishing tonight. What occupies his mind while waiting for the bride? He's searching high and low for some place to hide. And oh, the expectations, the sublime anticipation he must feel about the wedding night to come. Well, I'll tell you what the king is doing tonight. He's numb, he shakes, he wails, he quakes, and that's what the king is doing tonight.
Mother and Dad handed down to me a bit of their old philosophy. I've stuck to it like an obedient daughter, but it always lands me in hot water. I'll gladly follow out your suggestions if you give me the answers to these questions. Please tell me, is it a crime to start each day with a laugh and a smile and a song? And is it a crime to end each day with a laugh and a smile and a song? Is it wrong? Is it a crime to call the world your Valentine? Is it a crime to grab a lamppost and then sing sweet Adeline? I ask you, is it a crime to save a wee baby bird as it falls from its nest? That little bird should have the chance to fly like all the rest. If it's a crime to help old ladies cross the street, then put me in jail without bail, bread and water from an old tin pail. If that's a crime. Now, I'm puzzled. We're taught two things as we go through life. One, be thy brother's keeper. And two, mind your own business with a laugh and a smile and a song. Now, if I know something, and by telling it to someone in distress, I could change that someone's life and bring them the bluebird of happiness. Well, is it a crime to tell him? Or is it a crime not to? Is it that you mustn't or you got to? Should you say, hey, watch out for that banana peel, bud? Or just remain silent and laugh as he crashes with a thud? My job is to get messages to people on time. If I have a job and I see it through, and it's just my duty that I do, let's go back a few thousand years. If they had answering services then and it had been up to me, I could have prevented many a famous tragedy. I could have changed the course of history with a laugh and a smile and a song. Why, at night, I lie in bed and my tears make my cheeks soaking wet when I think of what I could have done for Romeo and Juliet. Hello, Verona phone. Get it? Yes, Romeo. Juliet called. Yes, she said to avoid marrying the other fellow, I am playing dead. This Friar Lawrence gave me a great big sleeping pill, and when I wake up, we'll head for the border. See what I could have done? right, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm telling you, if I got that message through on time, those 2 kids would be alive today. So if it's a crime to help old ladies cross the street, then I must confess I'm just a mess. Mother and Dad, you were wrong, I guess. Tell me, were they wrong? Anybody? No? Thanks a lot, choir. Is that a crime? Time when men were kind and their voices were soft and their words inviting. There was a time when love was blind and the world was a song and the song was exciting. There was a time, then it all went wrong. I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. I dreamed that God would be forgiving. But the tigers
as they turn your dreams to
He slept a summer by my side. He filled my days with endless wonder. He took my childhood in his stride, but he was gone when autumn came. And still I dream he'd come to me, that we will live the years together. But there are dreams that cannot be, and there are storms we cannot weather. I had a dream my life would be so different from this hell I'm living, so different now from what it seems. Now life has killed the dream I dreamed.
Do you hear the people sing, singing the song of angry men? It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a life about to start when tomorrow comes. Will you join in our crusade? Who will be strong and stand with me? Beyond the barricade, is there a world you long to see? Then join in the fight that will give you the right to be free.
Do you hear the people sing the song of angry men? It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a life about to start when tomorrow
On my own, pretending he's beside me, but alone I walk with him till morning. Without him, I feel his arms around me, and when I lose my way, I close my eyes, and he has found me. In the rain, the pavement shines like silver. All the lights are misty in the river. In the darkness, the trees are full of starlight, and all I see is him and me forever and
can take, you can give. Let him be, let him live. If I die, let me die. Let him live. Bring him home. Bring him home. Bring him home. On this page, I write my last confession. Read it well when I am last am sleeping. It's a story of those who always loved you. Your mother gave her life for you, then gave you to my keeping.
Come with me where chains will never bind you, or your grief at last behind you. Lord in heaven, look down on him in mercy.
Forgive me all my trespasses and take me to your glory.
Take my hand and lead me to salvation. Take my love, for love is everlasting. And remember the truth that once was spoken. To love another person is to see the face of God.
Even the darkest night will end and the sun will rise. up stories that link my name with yours. Why do the neighbors gossip all day behind their doors? I know a way to prove what they say is quite untrue. Here is the gist, a practical list of don'ts for you. Don't throw bouquets at me. Don't please my folks too much. Don't laugh at my jokes too much. People will say we're in love. Don't sigh and gaze at me. Your sighs are so like mine. Your eyes mustn't glow like mine. People will say we're in love. Don't start collecting things. Give me my rose and my glove. Sweetheart, they're suspecting things. People will say we're in love.
Some people say that you are to blame as much as I. Why do you take the trouble to bake my favorite pie? Granting you wish I carve our initials on the tree. Just take a slice of all your advice and whatever it is to me. Don't praise my charm too much. Don't look so vain with me. Don't stand in the rain with me. People will say we're in love. Don't take my arm too much. Don't leave your hand in mine. Your hand feels so grand in mine. People will say we're in love. Don't dance all night with me till the stars fade from above. They'll see it's all right with me. People will say we're in love.
Well, my goodness, this is awfully good. This is so good and so much fun. And it's just going to continue in the third set. We have 4 songs in the third set. You've enjoyed Mary Grimm and Bree Mercer already. Now you'll get to enjoy them as a duet, singing I Have Confidence from The Sound of Music. Aaron Vaught, who was one of the Autorama solo voices, is going to be singing The Impossible Dream from Man of La Mancha. Then after that, Jamie Von Leinberger, all of us who were in the sanctuary this morning just loved her solo. And she's going to be combining with Peggy Graff. Peggy gets a chance to stretch and get away from the piano. And the two of them are going to be singing For Good from Wicked. And then finally, we've enjoyed Max Grimm. He was part of that quartet early on and part of Adoramus, and he will be singing If I Sing from Closer Than Ever.
What will this day be like? I wonder. What will my future be? I wonder. It could be so exciting to be out in the world, to be free. My heart should be wildly rejoicing. Oh, what's the matter with me? I've always longed for adventure, to do the things I've never dared. But here I'm facing adventure. Then why am I so scared? A captain with 7 children. What's so fearsome about that? Oh, I must stop these doubts, all these worries. If I don't, I just know I'll turn back. I must dream of the things I am seeking. I am seeking the courage I lack. The courage to serve them with reliance. Face my mistakes without defiance. Show them I'm worthy, and while I show them, I'll show me some. Let them bring on all their problems. I'll do better than my best. I have confidence they'll put me to the test. Besides what you see, I have confidence in me. Somehow I will impress them. I will be firm but kind. And all those children, heaven bless them, they will look up to me and mind me. With each step I am more certain everything will turn out fine. I have confidence the world can all be mine. They'll have to agree. I have confidence in me. I have confidence in sunshine. I have confidence in rain. I have confidence that spring will come again. Besides what you see, I have confidence in me. Strength doesn't lie in numbers. Strength doesn't lie in wealth. Strength lies in nights of peaceful slumbers. When you wake up, it's healthy. All I leave my heart to. All I trust becomes my own. I have confidence in confidence alone. Besides what you see, I have confidence in me.
To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to right the unrightable wrong, to love pure and chaste from afar, to try when your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest, and the world will be better for this, that one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable star.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind of the sea, like a sea dropped by a skybird
I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes a sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better. And because I knew you, because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
My father's pride was in his hands, the piano was his soul. I watched in wonder as he played show tunes, miles off from rock and roll. What he learned, he taught me. Now music's what I do. And often when I'm singing in my voice, Dad's there too. If I sing, you are the music. If I fly, you're why I'm good. If my voice can find some magic, you're the one who said it could. If the child who's still inside me finds a song in empty air, if there is joy in making music, it's a joy that you put there. My dad grew old, his hands grew numb, and now he cannot play. I came to visit, he sat and asked me, how could it be this way? I couldn't find an answer. I sang this tune for him instead, and he just sat there smiling, for he knew you are the music. If I love, you taught me how. Every day your heart is beating in the man that I am now. If my ears are doomed to wander, if when I reach the chords are there, if there is joy in making music, it's a joy that we both share. I never told you. It took time till I could see that if I sing, you are the music, and you'll always sing in me. Yes, you'll always live in me.
Well, if you're looking at your program, you'll see that we have 3 numbers left in our final set. And so, first of all, I want to say thank you again for being here this afternoon. I hope you've enjoyed it thus far. We have 3 numbers left. The first one is going to be with Allison Haygood, In My Own Little Corner from Cinderella. We all remember that. Most of us do. And then we're going to have the good Dr. Tim Brewster and his lovely wife Susan. They're going to be doing a duet, All I Ask of You, from the Phantom of the Opera. And then we're going to have Choral Union come up and end this for us today by doing a medley of Guys and Dolls. So let's welcome Allison Haygood.
Mild and as meek as a mouse. When I hear a command, I obey. But I know of a spot in my house where no one can stand in my way. In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whatever I want to be. On the wing of my fancy, I can fly anywhere, and the world will open its arm to me. I'm a young Norwegian princess or a milkmaid. I'm the greatest prima donna in Milan. I'm an heiress who has always had her silk made by her own flock of silkworms in Japan. I'm a girl men go mad for. Love's a game I can play with a cool and confidence kind of air. Just as long as I stay in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair. I can be whatever I want to be. I'm a slave in Calcutta, I'm a queen in Peru, I'm a mermaid dancing upon the sea.
I'm a huntress on an African safari. It's a dangerous type of sport, and yet it's fun. In the night I sally forth to seek my quarry, and I find I forgot to bring my gun. I'm lost in the jungle all alone and unarmed when I meet a lioness in her lair. Then I'm glad to be back in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair.
No more talk of darkness. Forget these wide-eyed fears. I'm here. Nothing can harm you. My words will warm and calm you. Let me be your freedom. Let daylight dry your tears. I'm here with you, beside you, to guard you and to guide you.
Say you love me every waking moment. Turn my head with talk of summertime. Say you need me with you now and always. Say you love me. That's all I ask of you.
Let me be your shelter. Let me be your light. You're safe. No one will find you. Your fears are far behind you.
All I want is freedom, a world with no more night, and you always beside me, to hold me and to hide me.
Then say you'll share with me one love, one lifetime. Let me lead you from your solitude. Say you need me with you here beside you. Anywhere you go, let me go too. Christine, that's all I ask of you.
You'll share with me one love, one lifetime. Say the word and I will follow you. Share each day with me, each night, each morning. Say you love me.
You know I do.
picture works, but other than that, we'd love to have you. It's fun. I mean, we just get in there and quickly learn, and a lot of these folks obviously will be singing it as well, so we have some security for those folks that are a little bit nervous about singing in the choir. We'd love to have you on that. Also, you see, we're looking forward to next year with our All Saints concert. We're going to have a real big one for you, and then advent. You don't want to miss that. Also down at the bottom, you'll see that if you ever feel like you would like to donate to the music fund, there's a way to do it right there at the bottom. We'd love to take your money. We'd use it right. Come on, we'd use it well. Before we do our last song, our medley, I need to say a big thank you to the following people. First of all, the church we can't function at all in the music department and a lot of times in the service without Peggy Brown. We also want to say a big thank you to our new assistant that we have, administrative assistant Aaron Hampton. He just started this last week. He's in our choir, but he just started his job this last week, and he did a lot of this organizing as well. So Aaron,
way to go, Aaron.
And then of course our incredible band, Hans Grimm. He plays everything as well. He's an incredible musician. He helped Peggy and I get this together and went and got the band together, so to speak. And so Hans, Wes, Jared, would you please stand and please do that. We had a great time today. We're going to end it with a lot of fun. Guys and dolls. Everybody know that one? Oh boy, you're in for a treat then. Here we go.
What's playing at the Roxy? I'll tell you what's playing at the Roxy. Picture about a Minnesota man so in love with a Mississippi girl that he sacrifices everything and moves all the way to Biloxi. That's what's playing at the Roxy.
What's in the Daily News? I'll tell you what's in the Daily News. Story about a guy who bought his wife a small ruby with what otherwise would have been his union dues. That's what's in the Daily News.
What's happening all over? I tell you what's happening all over. Guy sits at home in front of a television set. He used to be something of a rover. That's what's happening all over.
Love is the thing that has licked him, and it looks like Nathan's just another victim.
Yes, sir.
When you see a guy reach for stars in the sky, you can bet that he's doing it for some dough.
When you find a John waiting out in the rain, chances are he's insane. It's only a John waiting for a chain.
When you meet a gent paying all kinds of rent for a flat that could flatten the Taj Mahal,
Call it sad,
call it funny, but it's better than even money. That the guy's only doing it for some dough, some dough, some dough. The guy's only doing it for some dough. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck let a gentleman see. I know the way you treated other guys you've been with. Luck be a lady with me.
Luck be a lady
some other guys died. Let's keep the party polite. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby, I'm the fella you came in with. Luck be a lady. Luck be a lady. Luck be a lady tonight. Roll 'em, roll 'em, roll tonight. Ha!
I got the horse right here, the name's Paul Revere, and here's a guy who says if the weather's clear, can
Valentine, 'cause on the morning line, the guy has got him figured at 5 to 9.
But look at epitaph, he wins it by a half. It's 'cause it says right here in the telegraph.
with Paul Revere I'll fight, I hear his foot's alright, of course that all depends if it rained last night. Like
Valentine, the
like
morning walks look fine. Besides the jockey's brother's a friend of mine.
But just a minute, boys,
He's race.
noise.
Right.
His great grandfather was equipoise. Epitaph.
Valentine, I got the horse right here.
I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck, a hug around the neck, and a barrel and a heap, a barrel and a heap, and I'm talking in my sleep about you, about you, about you.
average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some long frustration may react with psychosomatic symptoms difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, just from waiting around for that plain little band of gold, a person can develop a cold. You can feed her all day with the vitamin A and the bromo fizz, but the medicine never gets anywhere near where the trouble is. If she's getting a kind of a name for herself and that name ain't his, a person can develop a cough. And furthermore, just from stalling the wedding trip, a person can develop la grippe, la post-nasal drip, with the wheezes and the sneezes and the sinus that's really a pip. From a lack of community property and a feeling she's getting too old, a person can develop a bad cold. Achoo!
I dreamed last night I was on the boat to heaven, and by some chance I had brought my dice along, and there I stood, and I hollered someone fade me, but the passengers, they knew right from wrong. So I said to myself, sit down, you're rocking the boat. People all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat.
And the devil will drag you under, by the sharp lapel or the checkered coat. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. Down.
And as I laughed at those passengers to heaven, ha! A great big wave came and washed me overboard, and where I sank, and I hollered, someone save me! That's the moment I woke up, thank the Lord.
Said to myself, sit down.
Said to myself, sit down.
Rock the boat. Said to myself, sit down.
Said to myself, sit down.
You're rocking the boat. And the devil will drag you under, with a soul so heavy you'll never float. Sit down, you're rocking the boat.
Sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, rocking the boat. Sit down, rocking the boat. Sit down, sit down,